It is a big idea, a new world order.
Your world is not what it seems. Alex answering. Outside the Box.
Broadcasting live from Portland, Oregon during wartime, I'm Alex Answer, and this is another live edition of Outside the Box, coming to you live March 26th, 2010. Thank God it's spring. We're going to take your phone calls today live at 503-288-4442 or 503-288-4448. Before we get started here, a couple brief announcements. You can find the website, alexanswery.com. You can find the YouTube channel. We can watch this show live on the internet or upload it on the internet at youtube.com/alexanswery. There's been a new development in the world of yours truly, in the world of Outside the Box. We are looking at renting a commercial space in the very near future to start a store. I'll give more details later on as they develop. But yours truly will be opening Portland's very first disaster preparedness survival store in the very near future. So we're looking for affordable rent. We're looking for the right spot, location. So we're looking for information on where those particular places are in inner southeast or inner northeast. Real quick, my cell number is 503-349-6237, 503-349-6237 if you'd like to contact me with information on where that place might be. We all need to be moving forward in our lives in light of all the developments taking place in the world. So I'm making the decisions that I need to do, that I need to make to improve my situation, to become a better provider of information, to become a better leader, a happier provider of information, so we can reach as many people as we can, because certainly time is of the essence. It's my goal, hosting this show, as I've been doing the last 5 years, Outside the Box, to inspire you to learn to stand, to learn to see, to learn to walk, to realize that you're not as powerless as you might think, as the media would like you to think. When you read about all these different things happening with the economy, with the war and whatnot, we every day in this dimension of reality are creating our own reality, whether we're consciously aware of that or not. And I'll tell you what, my friends, the universe provides a certain amount of God shots, I believe, to each individual person if they're open to that spiritual experience. And I've had a number of experiences in my own life recently in the last couple of months to last couple of years that have certainly confirmed the fact that this is very, very real. Our thoughts are more powerful than most of us understand and are able to comprehend. Because we live in a very fast food nation reality. It's more than just the fast food. Fast women, fast times, fast movies, fast lives, fast food, fast supermarkets, fast freeways. It's funny when I drive down the street, all these people running, racing to get somewhere, just kind of want to grab them and shake them and go, where are you in a hurry to go? Especially when you got so many people that aren't even working anymore. Like, where are you in a desperate hurry to get to? There are more women coming up right behind me honking if I don't hit the accelerator in less than 1 second after the light turns green. And can't help but kind of look up in the rearview mirror and make eye contact and kind of pose that giant question mark. Why are you in such a hurry? Why do you want to run over my back the way a rat would if the ship was sinking and all the rats were trying to get up for air, get cover? How are we different than a rat in a cage if when the going gets tough, we turn on one another? We've got a situation here where more and more people are suffering. They're hurting financially. And what are we seeing? We're seeing people turn on themselves, on each other, and turn on themselves in the form of drug addiction, suicide, thinking that you have to self-destruct because there's so much pain in the world. That's a fallacy. That's a lie. However, that's how a lot of people respond to these challenges. They're melting down the economy. Families are being destroyed. Families are being broken up. CPS is being given more power. They're preparing to launch even more wars. It's not just about Iraq and Afghanistan. And when that happens, we have a third world war to deal with. The solution that you're looking for isn't necessarily the solution that you're going to like to hear. Community and unity and working together and discovering who you truly are beyond just the political box, that's where I'm coming from. I mean, there's a material world here, there's the political boxes, there's the left-right paradigm, and there's all of these problems. And when you get to the core, though, of why we're at where we are, the reality is the outer world is a reflection of our inner psyche. And so if we really want to change the way things are going on this planet, we have to change ourselves. We have to learn to stand, learn to open our eyes, get off our knees and open our eyes, open our mouth if we have to, use our voice as our weapon of choice to speak up for those that don't have a voice, the people, the millions being slaughtered and displaced throughout the Middle East. And that's what love is. And what I've realized, definitely in recent months, walking down the street, there's a lot of really depressed people that are on the edge. It's not something that's surprising to me. We've been talking about how more people are displaying more signs of post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, things of that nature. There are more people that I know that seem to be experimenting with antidepressants. It's, like women I've dated in the past, it seems like about half of them are already on Celexa or Prozac or Zoloft, and it's considered normal that we take these drugs to make ourselves feel better instead of facing why we feel the way that we feel. Now, if you're depressed about something, if there's something bothering you, if things look a little bit more gray than perhaps they have in the past, maybe there's a reason you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Maybe there's a reason why you are not content living in your cage. Maybe we ought to listen to that inner voice inside us and figure out how we fix this problem, how we discover the root cause of the problem so we can liberate ourselves. We have to be in charge of liberating ourselves out of this New World Order existence. We can't rely on Ron Paul. You can't rely on Alex Jones. You cannot rely on the mainstream media to provide all the information at your fingertips to educate you as to why things are the way that they are. We've got to cultivate, each of us, on an individual level, the ability to think for ourselves. I see you, Bill. And he's giving me the signal that we have a phone call. So this is about empowerment. This is about thinking outside the box, outside of religious, political, theological, dogmatic belief systems, and the path to discovering who we really are and why we are here. This planet is a very interesting planet. There are many different views and philosophies on the nature of man, the nature of reality, where we came from, and where we are going. It is my personal opinion and belief that it's our job to discover what that is for ourselves instead of just believing one particular book or one particular person to give you the answers. Again, we're in this situation that we're in right now, about to go over the cliff. The crash of the economy is now underway, incrementally. The question is, what are you going to do when the lights go out in the coming years or the coming months? And we'll talk about more of the crises that the New World Order are staging to suppress your consciousness and lower your vibrational state. But it's very important that we wake up to this reality and we stop being children and we start being adults. With that, we'll take the first phone call, and we'll take some more later on at 503-288-4442. Go ahead, caller.
Am I here?
You're on the air.
Anyway, I've watched you for a number of years, and then you gave it up for a while, and now you're back. I can't really pronounce your name or your last name, but I'm 59. I'll be 60 on January 2. So I'm not a kid, but I really, you do tell the truth. And most people I know are totally, their heads are in the sand. And you can't get their heads off the sand.
Well, I was having a discussion with a friend of mine recently, and we have to let go. To spiritually progress and evolve as individuals, we have to let go of those that refuse to exercise their free will to be free human beings, free men, the way that we're meant to live. Some people are very comfortable being slaves, and I think this is genetic. It might be cellular memory. We're used to following the leader, or shall I say misleader. It's almost ingrained in our DNA. And what I'm trying to do is activate consciousness within the viewers to get you to realize you don't have to go along to get along. One more point, we've never left, sir.
Yeah.
We are live every single week. We've had